From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your morning update.
Good morning, everyone. Tonight is a big event, I think, for some of you who enjoy checking out the full moon. We've got two events kind of joining together. Number one, a super moon, which you may have heard about, and number two, a blue moon, which is even more of a rare event. So the two are coming together, and it will be known as a super blue moon, and it will occur tonight. So be sure to check it out. Take a look at some of the fun facts associated with a super blue moon. Number one, on the super side, the moon's orbit, and when we're talking about a super moon, it's when the orbit of the moon is closest to the Earth. Now on the blue moon side, the blue moon is the second full moon of the month. Now that's also a rarity in and of itself. Typically we have a full moon every 29.5 days. So for us to see one twice in a month, you kind of have to have that timing just right. Now one thing to keep in mind is even though it's called a blue moon, it's actually not literally blue, all right? So that's just kind of one thing to kind of clear up. Also, it appears 14% larger and 30% brighter as a super moon. Now, the next super blue moon, so when you take the super and the blue together, we're not going to see another one until January of 2037, and then again in March of 2037. So this is, again, a rare event for us to bring the two together, a super moon and a blue moon. So be sure to check it out tonight. Should be interesting. All right, so take a look at this. This is the smoke. I don't think it's going to be as bad as it was yesterday. In fact, I expect most of the smoke to be in Trinity County, and not to mention in Del Norte and Humboldt counties as well. But you'll notice that the fires themselves are not producing as much smoke as we did see yesterday. So as a result, yes, it'll be smoky and hazy out there, just not as bad as it was yesterday. So highs will be near normal with a big cool down by Friday. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that. We're going to see a pretty big drop in those temperatures. And on top of that, with that cool down, the potential for some rain in the forecast as well. So here's what it looks like today. You've got some hazy and some smoky skies out there for the inland areas. Temperature is getting close to, if not right around 90. And for the coast, mostly cloudy skies. Temperatures in the mid 60s for your daytime highs. And for Trinity County, mainly sunny skies, but there will be some haze. There will be some smoke out there as well, with temperatures in the upper 80s for your daytime highs. Now, the cooler air right here is what I've got my eyes on, because it's going to push eastward, and eventually a piece of energy will break off from that and move right over Northern California. That's the big drop in the temperatures that we'll see on Friday. Now, that will still be around on Saturday, but then by Sunday it scoots on out of here and breaks apart. But we have more storm systems riding to our north, keeping those temperatures at bay. So what I mean by that is, yes, we're going to see a big drop in our temperatures on Friday, and that'll linger on into Saturday. And even though temperatures will increase after that, we'll probably still keep them well below normal for this time of the year. And rain, well, of course, no rain out there today. We don't expect any rainfall as we go through most of Thursday. However, there is a weak disturbance on Thursday morning that may pass through, giving some of us along the coast and inland maybe a stray sprinkle or a light shower, but nothing to write home about. And then as we go through the afternoon, that's all pretty much gone. And then I do expect the main event to be here on Friday. And I think the coast, inland, mountains, even the valley of Northern California could be looking at a chance for rain. And we can't rule out an isolated thunderstorm out there as well. That will also be the case on Saturday before Sunday. Now all of the forecast models agree that it dries out by Sunday, and it stays dry for Monday through Friday of next week. So yes, we're going to see things dry out, and it will warm up a little bit, but most likely keeping those temperatures below normal. Wave heights, they're increasing today. That's going to be a bit of an issue. So if you have to be on a boat, be aware of that. But it looks like conditions will improve as we take you into your Thursday. All right, so let's take a look at marine forecast for today. Your winds will be from the north at 15 to 25 knots, waves from the northwest at 6 feet at 7 seconds, and from the west at 3 feet at about 12 seconds. There you can see your low tide will be at 6:06 this morning, and your high tide at 12:58 this afternoon. And there, of course, is that small correct advisory for those large waves today. All right, temperatures should mainly be in the 80s today for Trinity County, although cooler en route at about 77. Upper 80s to about 90 inland, 87 degrees for Garberville, and those low to mid 60s for the immediate coast. Here's your 7-day outlook. All right, so here we've got the chance for showers for everyone for Friday and Saturday. So the first half of your Labor Day weekend, I'm expecting a chance for showers for everyone. At this point, I'm not expecting a ton of rain, but there will be some measurable rainfall out there. And that's also going to be the case for Eureka with temperatures in the low 60s. And for your Labor Day, second half of your Labor Day weekend, Sunday and Monday, should be dry. We'll keep it that way going into Tuesday of next week.